Hi, I'm Jennifer Marshall-Jenkinson, Chairman of the UK Microwave Technologies Association and author of the prize-winning cookbook Microwave Magic, The Art of 21st Century Cooking. So, what I've got here is an egg, some bacon and your bread bap. First thing I'm going to cook is the bacon. Now, bacon cooks perfectly in the microwave oven. One slice of bacon takes approximately 1 minute to cook. These are very thick slices, so I'm going to give it a little bit more. 2 slices won't take double that. It'll take about 3 minutes to cook these 2 slices of bacon, and we want them really crispy so that all the fat has been absorbed. Now the fat is going to be absorbed by this kitchen paper. So I've got a standard dinner plate, 2 rashers of bacon on there, cover it with some kitchen paper, and I'm going to cook that in the oven for 3 minutes. And we'll see what that comes out like. Now, I've said elsewhere that you can't actually fry in a microwave oven, but you can poach eggs beautifully. Now I've got here a small dish, and of course if you're poaching something you need a little bit of water, so I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of water into the bottom of my dish here. I'm going to break an egg into it, and we're going to cook this for 1 minute with a lid half on it. Now, eggs cook perfectly, but they do give off an awful lot of steam. In fact, 400 times the volume of the egg comes off in steam. So if you cover the dish totally with a lid, the lid will explode off and you'll get all the egg all over the oven. So if you put the lid half on, it allows all this steam to escape. So we're going to cook this in the oven as soon as the bacon is finished. And then we've got our bread bap. Now, nothing is nicer than warm bread, but the bread has already been cooked, so all we want to do is warm it, to reheat it. We're not recooking it, so a bread bap or any pastry or any bread-based food, you should never heat for more than 15 seconds in the microwave. If the product starts to steam, you're actually making the product stale because all the natural moisture that's in the food is evaporating off as steam. You just want the product to be warm, so we're going to cook that for no longer than 15 seconds. Now this bacon's had 3 minutes, so we'll see what it looks like if we want to cook it for any more, just so that we can get a really crispy flavour. Now there's still a bit of moisture there on that bacon, still a little bit of fat, so I'm going to put it back in the oven for another minute just to complete its cooking. Now there's our additional minute there. Let's see what this comes out like. Right, there's our bacon, nice and crispy. So I'm going to leave that cover on there for a moment. We'll put the egg in the oven, and as I say, we're going to put the lid half on so it doesn't splatter, but we're just cooking that for 1 minute. Right, there's our egg. That's had 1 minute of cooking time. Hopefully, there we are. You'll see that's a perfectly poached egg. Now, before we do anything else, I'm just going to put this into the oven for 15 seconds. This oven actually has a minimum of cook time of 30 seconds, so we're just going to keep an eye on it and cook it for no longer than 15 seconds. As I say, we're not re-cooking the bread, we're just warming it through, and that's all we want it to do. So 15 seconds, that's it, that's perfect. So there's our bap, lovely and warm. There's our bacon. We'll top it off with our poached egg. And if anybody wants some, there's a squirt of tomato ketchup to go with it. And there we are. We've cooked all the fat out of the bacon. We've poached our egg just in its own juice, and we've warmed through the bread. So we have a totally fat-free bacon and egg bap there. just to enjoy.